Happy Thanksgiving. So, how do we navigate through Thanksgiving with all of this dysfunctional family craziness? Well, let me tell you, no one comes from a perfect family. We all have some sort of blended dynamic. There's moms and stepmoms and step siblings and adoptions and anxious people and calm people and family that we don't talk to. There's all of that. Okay, everybody has it. Don't act like you're special and like you're the only person that has a tough family and all of that. So each person in our family is different and unique in their own way, and we have to honor that. And even if we hate it, we don't have to honor it in a way that enables them to act like a crazy person. But we have to think about this. We have to think about our heart. We have to think about who we are as a person, how we want to show up, and how we are going to navigate our own soul through this holiday experience this year. So Thanksgiving all the way through the holiday time. And it's really about learning yourself, knowing your triggers, knowing your limits and your boundaries. Okay, so I know that my limits and boundaries are kind of strict, with my family. I love each and every person, but one of the limits is that I need downtime, and that it's not always the healthiest thing for me to be in large groups of people all the time. About 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I was at a family birthday party, and I only stayed for about 45 minutes and left because there were so many people, so much energy, and it was actually on a weekend where I deliberately took off, didn't do any readings, and didn't have any other work to do so that I could re-up my energy. And I'm lucky that sometimes my family understands me, and sometimes they respect that, and they're like, you need your time off, you need your downtime, it's good. And so the same thing with the holidays. I need my own downtime, I need my own space, especially sleeping arrangements. So I come from a very large Italian family, love them all, they're all fantastic, they all have their quirks, just like I do. And I know at night, if I'm staying at family's house, or even if it's not the holidays and I'm going to visit family, I know that I have about a 4 or 5 day limit to where I need to retreat and be by myself. I regain my energy by being by myself and being independent in that way, and other people regain their energy by being around people. It's the difference between being an introvert and an extrovert. And so if you really take a curious state of mind this holiday season to see, okay, I'm going to see who is an introvert and who is an extrovert. Who gets their energy from being around other people and who gets their energy from retreating in. So I'm an introvert. I get my energy and regain my energy by being by myself, and I know my limits and I know my boundaries. So when I'm around my family and I start to feel that irritable feeling, or start to feel my energy dropping, or I start to get a headache or something like that, I know that I need to take a break and I need to be by myself. So I challenge you to do this yourself. So be intuitive with your body, be intuitive with yourself. Even if it's just taking an extra long bathroom break and sitting in the bathroom by yourself, if that's the only private space that you can get in your family's house, then do it. Go in there, sit down, relax, take a magazine, play on Facebook, whatever you need to do to unwind and relax. Wash your hands for another minute longer. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I take like 2 minutes to wash my hands and just like hear the water and calm myself down, because, I do feel a lot of things all the time. And so sometimes that's just what I need to do. So I challenge you to do that this Thanksgiving. So refresh, re-energize, take the time that you need. If you need a break, take a break. If you need to take a break and go out and get something out of your car or take a walk around the block, then just do it. Like, so what if your family thinks that you're weird? Just be like, you know what? I'm going to go get some fresh air for a minute. I'm going to go relax. And then, your family will see you doing something different. Be like, really like that. What are they doing? Be interested in it. And it might spark up, it might spark something in them to do a little change. So I hope that this helps this Thanksgiving season. And if frustration does arise, then just take the time that you need. The only person that you can control is you and your reaction and how you take in your family. Each person in my family is not perfect, but I love and respect the people that they are, the journeys that they're on, and I I don't hold their past to them at all whatsoever. I see them each as wonderful human beings, and that I'm so blessed to have them. And one of the wonderful things or wonderful traditions that we do in my family is we go around the table on Thanksgiving and we say one thing that we're most thankful for this year. And this year I'm in New York taking care of my aunt. She has had shoulder surgery and she doesn't have any children. And she's very, very much like my mother. She's my godmother. Her and I are like this. She is my soulmate. Love her to death. As soon as I heard that she was having shoulder surgery, and I took a few days off and am gonna take care of her. But I am so grateful for her and so grateful for her support. So grateful that I not only have made it up to New York once this year. Usually I do my once a year Lilydale trip, but I have now made it up here 3 times, and I'm coming again next month to go to a football game with all of my cousins. So it's crazy town 4 times in 1 year. It's nutso. So I'm really happy and really blessed and grateful to have had that opportunity. And also, I want to say this, I'm so grateful for this past year because it has really shown me my strength and my weaknesses. And, I moved back to Louisville December time of last year, and I started both my businesses in January, and I've had to start both businesses from scratch. And I can't believe the success that I've had, and I can't believe that I did it emotionally, physically, financially, all of the above. And I'm still working at it, and it has definitely been one of the hardest years that I've ever had in my life, emotionally, physically, and financially. But I can reflect on the past year and say it has been the best year of my life. The hardest year, but it's been the best year. I've learned so much. So grateful for each person that has blessed my life, that has given me support in this transition, and that continues to bless me with their friendship, with being my family, with being my friend, and being my soul sisters and soul brothers. So I'm so happy to have all of you in my life, and happy Thanksgiving.